So I'm gonna give y'all a quick rundown of how I felt my pre-trip. It's about to rain, so I'm gonna try to make this quick but valuable though. So let me show y'all right quick. So I believe this is called part 8 over here. So I got part 8, you know, your alternator, nothing is bent, crack, or broken, not leaking, the hoses. So I got this side right here. This is the side I got on my driving test, on my pre-trip right here. I got this side, so boom, I got that good. Everything was perfect. I named everything, I'm feeling good. I'm like, okay, cool, I'm good to go. So boom, I come over to this side. I do everything on this side. Boom, boom, boom. Everything good to go. The oil dipstick by my mom. So that part I passed, it was good. Got it right. Everything was good to go. I'm feeling good. Okay, cool. So now we go over to the next part. Then we did the airline, so I'm feeling good about that. So we checked the airlines, checked the electrical cord, made sure everything was locked in. That's basically part B. So I did part A, my engine. I did the part B, which is basically, you know, you make sure, or you're able to identify that everything's intact, everything's good to go, everything's locked in. Now we're gonna get over to the end cap. So this is how I got this is how I got messed up on the test, literally on the end cap. When you do your tug test, you're supposed to test your tractor and trailer brakes, and you test these brakes by pushing one in and leaving the other out. So if you want to test your trailer brake, you push in your tractor brake, you push it in, you leave this out, you release the truck by putting it in drive, and then it shouldn't move because your trailer brake is set. And then vice versa. When you want to check to make sure that your tractor brake works, you will push in the trailer brake, put it in drive, and then your truck shouldn't move because your tractor brake is set. So it's basically a tug test. Both of these have the ability to stop the truck and trailer from moving. So in order to test that, you push in one and leave the other out. And when you testing them, the truck or trailer shouldn't move because you have either one of these set. The mistake that I made was I left my trailer brake out. I pushed in my tractor brake. But what I did was I never put the ignition in drive. And I looked over to the inspector and said, hey, the trailer brakes work because the truck didn't move. So I should have known, because he did ask me like, hey, are you sure there's nothing that you missing? So I know some of y'all probably like, Aunt, really? He failed you for one part of the test? Yeah, he really did. To his credit though, just me being honest, when I was in CDL school, my CDL school, they had a contract with a certain, like a specific DMV. And our instructors told us before we went to go take our test at the DMV, they said, hey, look, there's 2 instructors there. There's a young guy and there's an older guy. If you get the young guy, he's very flexible, he's forgiving, so you will have some leeway. They were like, if you get the older guy, you have to be on point. You can't miss anything on the test because the guy doesn't play, and he will fail you for anything that you miss that you don't supposed to miss. Who y'all think I end up getting for my CDL test? Yeah, the old guy. Just my luck. And to add injury to insult, when you go to the DMV to schedule your test, they have 2 prices. You can pay one price and take all of the tests in one time, in one shot, or you could pay different prices for each individual test, and you come back on different days to take those different tests. Me just trying to get it all out in one day, trying to get everything over quick, I just paid the one price to take all of the tests in one day, because I'm like, man, I want to just get this done and over with. I'm ready to get my CDL and I'm ready to be done with this. So the price was about, I think it was like $400, like $300 or $400, $300 or $400. So I paid it. I came to take my test. I'm like, man, I'm finna do this trifecta. I'm finna take all 3 tests in one day, pass this thing, and I'm up out of here. I failed a pre-trip. So $400 down the drain. I have to pay another $300 or $400, whatever it is. I have to pay that price again in order to take the test over again. Never got to do the back maneuvers. Never got to do the road test. Took the pre-trip, failed. You done, go home. bro, I was so mad, bro. I was literally seeing red. Like I was just, bro, I was super upset. So I'll end the video by saying this. Looking back on everything now, I can kind of see why the instructor is the way that he is. Trucking is very unforgiving, meaning that in the real world with trucking, one little mistake, you forgetting one thing, it could cost you big time. It can be dangerous not only to yourself, but to people around you. So I kind of see why the instructor was very strict about things, looking back on it now. And my experience when I went through CDL school, there was a lot of people in my class, so I didn't get much time to actually get inside of the truck and play around with things, press the button, see how everything works. I just figured like, hey, I'm gonna study my way to success. I'm very good at studying and memorizing things, so I just said, hey, I'm gonna read this material, I'm gonna memorize everything, and I'm gonna go pass the test. I should have definitely just spent more time like in the cab, in the truck, touching the engine, knowing how different parts work. You have to just be hands-on when it comes to trucking. And to be honest, I just did more studying and memorizing than I actually did, you know, playing with the different parts and actually being hands-on with stuff. So that'd be my advice, man. It's good to study material, but also make sure that you're getting out there and seeing how things operate. You're being hands-on with the truck, you're getting inside the truck, you're pressing the buttons, and you're seeing how things work. So hopefully you guys got some value out of this video. It's your boy Anthony Ways. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Let's go.